What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dreamer from GotBetterBeats.com, and I'm here with another video. And today I'm gonna actually be making a beat in Cubase 14, but I'm gonna be using the Sonido Tempo Pad Z1. And this is another item that was sent to me by Sonido. They do not pay me, but I do actually really like their products. So with this right here, I'm going to be using a couple different things. I'm going to be using the sampler track in Cubase, and I'm also going to be using the drum machine in Cubase. Yes, I do believe that it was made with the beat production in mind, but if you actually have the Sonido, the Tempo Pad software, you can actually load sounds into here for it to be almost like a soundboard, like if you're doing a podcast or something like that. So you can actually do a lot with this. I have not dug into the software that deep. It's going to be coming in more videos because I do have to really figure out how to get everything going. But let's get this thing plugged up. All right. I kind of like that. So let's match that tempo, and let's drag that into our project and see what we have. All right. Might want to transpose it up just a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add a track. We'll add a drum track, and let's see if I can just, instead of using their drums, I like to use my drums. So let's find a kick. Kind of like that. And I like drag and drop. And as you can see, I actually like the way this, that feels it feels good. All right, so we got a kick. Let's see. With the 808, you know, I like my 808s in octave, so I'm gonna just drag that into the sampler pad. Okay, so as you can see, so it's still in there, but this right here is configured for the drums. Honestly, for the 808, I will go into the key mode. So that's why I say this. I'm gonna have to really do this when it's dim, because the way they have the lights set up, they actually have it set up like the keyboard keys. You know, they actually have the white keys and the octaves on this row, and they have the black keys lined up above it, and they go up in octaves. So let's get back to this drum machine, and let's add some more. Let's add some more sounds. All right. And need that short. All right, so got the snare. Let's see if we can get the clap. Nice light clap. Kind of like that too. All right, so we got some claps. Let's see if we can get some hats. And yeah, so let's get some hats in here. I actually like the way this sounds, but what I'm gonna do differently. Normally I have my hi-hats on, like I have my closed hi-hat on 3 and 4 when I use when I'm using like my machine. But being that these are a little smaller, I'm going to utilize 2 at the top so I can, yeah, I need something soft like that. So let's see. Okay, let's double these up. Okay. All right, so just in case, I don't even think, because most of the time I do most of my rolls and stuff like that in the edit window. But let's see. Let's see if we can get some open hats and yeah, I kind of like that. So I think we can get something like that going. Let's see what we got. Okay, and what I am going to do is I'm going to speed this up just a little bit because it's, because I can make the beat double time. Honestly, I could, but I'm just going to time stretch it just to match this faster tempo. That way I can kind of get my groove like I need to. Okay, so so now we actually get into business, and that's why I like to have controllers too, because sometimes programming is cool, but sometimes kind of getting your hands on it, even sometimes making mistakes can actually be helpful. Okay, so let me get the timing on that right. Okay, so it's coming together. So I'm kind of liking the drum machine. It's actually it's actually dope. It kind of, if you get your drums in there pretty quick, and have some preset drums already, I feel like this could be a really quick way to get some ideas. So I might have to add the drum machine to my template, at least to my one hit type of percussive drums. All right, so it's this first one. And let me highlight these, because if I try to quantize everything, I got a feeling that you know, it's gonna mess everything up. Okay, so kind of liking that. So let's see what we can do with this 808. Let me get my keyboard turned on. I ain't even have my keyboard turned on. Oh, see, I'm tripping. Let me just switch this over to the keys, and let me just adjust my 808. So let's quantize that, and go add this distortion to it. So now this is actually what we need to make it flow a little bit, like, because I have the hi-hats, kind of, you know, with the almost like with the stop and go pattern, but to kind of make it flow, you know, we want to add like just a little eighth pattern with the hi-hats. All right. Okay, and so, man, okay, yeah, and that's why I kind of like this sonito right here, because and one thing I will say is it's good for instruments too, but the velocity curve on it is not, you know, is, to me, I'd be better off using my keyboard. I mean, it'll get some stuff done, but as far as like trying to have like a smooth velocity curve, you know, it's like pretty much wherever you set it. So to me, it sounds better using, you know, drum pads.